Model Gang? Happy Friday, baby. $300 giveaway time. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Ping that bot, baby. Ping the bot right now. Everybody in the chat, ping the bot right now. We ain't making this mistake today. Let's go. Bot's making it, baby. Bot is here. Let's go. Thank the Lord. Go, baby. Guys, Bitcoin, man, we'll get into it. Rough time, but it's all good. It's all good. We're going to be just fine. Don't worry. Solana ETF listings potentially, too. We're about to go over as well. Crazy news, baby. Let's go. Let's run it up. Good to be back, my friends. Appreciate you being here. Myself here. I'm letting you guys vibe. That's it. I'm letting you guys vibe at this point. I would say, what's up, guys? Gabriel joining up with the Hodl Gang, dude. Welcome. Hodl Gang's in the chat for our boy Gabriel. Hodl Gang's in the chat for our boy Gabriel. I would say Instagram. What's up? They've never seen the smoke machine, so there you go. There's the smoke machine for you. Yo, chill, Dame. Chill, brother. Chill. Lots to go over Solana ETF, though, but you didn't hear me say that either. Coming up. Solana ETF news, which is interesting. About to get into it for sure. It's going to be a part of today's $300 giveaway, though. Make sure you join the main YouTube stream. Please join it up. Finally, also an 88 ETF. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know about that, brother. I don't think that's happening. We're gonna get live here in just a minute, my friends. Lots to go over today. We obviously weren't live yesterday because I'm literally a baby due in like 2 weeks. It's not a week. Well, I'll let you know how that goes. Best I can do is an ADA securities probe. Okay. But some interesting news events. Today was the second red day in the U.S. market. Pretty much just topping out, man. PMI report was a beat. It's good for the dollar, but markets usually fall when the dollar breaks out. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back to the live stream. Today is our $300 giveaway. I gotta let the thing kind of reset there, but today is our $300 giveaway. If you want to be a part of that, I didn't even do this either. If you want to be a part of that, make sure you join the main YouTube stream. Alright, join that main YouTube stream. And this thing's about to bump. Hold up. Let him cook. Let him cook. Okay. What you got for us? Man, this is quite a build-up. This is quite a build-up. Okay. The guy was cooking. All right, I got to make sure I get that up. Guys, if you're just out tuning in, appreciate you being here. Like always, today is Friday, which means it is our Friday $300 giveaway. If you'll be a part of that, make sure you join the main YouTube stream. Let's get into the news, my friends. Make sure we're dialed. Got to go over a lot from yesterday and into today, but appreciate you all being here. Man, Bitcoin 5 red days in a row, but it's only down 5%, right? We talked about this before. We talked about the fact that when Bitcoin's down 5 days in a row and it's not some aggressive 10, 15, 20%, I mean, we're not too worried about it, right? At least I'm not. I mean, Bitcoin is still chilling at about 63K. We talked about 64K being that price point we're watching, and we'll get into those charts here in just a second. But again, 5% over 5 days. I'm not really. That's like a normal. That's like an average trading day in the U.S. market, right? It's not. I mean, it's not bad. U.S. markets, they move, 0.5% to 1% every once in a while. But it's just. I'm not really. This is trading like it should. It's trading like it should. Bitcoin, though, like we said already, 5 consecutive bearish days, rejected a breaker block, rejected a change of character to the downside. I mean, it literally gave you the play. We discussed the 4 hour was bearish as hell. We discussed how bearish that 4 hour was. So I'm not really going to sit here and say, Bitcoin's going to go crazy off 65,500. The price action says differently, right? We wanted to see 64K hold, and we'll watch to see if that holds today. Today's the day to watch that. But we'll get into the charts here in just a second. We're kind of extended on the oscillator now, too. So good signs all around for this to be just a slight retracement, right? But getting into the news, PMI today, this was today, was a beat. The manufacturing side, the services PMI was a major beat. As you can see, largest growth in over 2 years in the service PMI. Composite PMI was a slight beat as well. But again, PMI, when it's reported, if it's a beat, it's good for the dollar. Now, the dollar today, as you should know, would suggest looking at it. Dollar today, as you know, is up, 0.25% nearly. I think it was at a quarter earlier, but it is breaking out of its current little downtrend that it's been in. So the dollar is kind of ticking back up, and usually that's inverse of what we're seeing in the U.S. markets, right? So U.S. markets are down today, dollar's up, PMI just making a nice beat there. Usually it's good for the dollar when that happens. But again, that's just healthy. That's healthy momentum, a healthy push. We want to see the Dixie. We 100% want to see the Dixie do its little chop game, right? We want to see it go up, small trend, down, small trend, up, small trend, down, small trend. That means we're in a really healthy market. We're not just, it's fun to scale through all-time highs every single day. Think, BK, how many all-time highs do we have in a day? How many all-time highs do we have in a day? Let me know. Or how many all-time highs do we have in a row? I keep saying it in a day. Goodness gracious. How many all-time highs do we have in a row? I know we had quite a few days in a row that closed at an all-time high. 7. That's crazy. This was big news, guys. Okay, there's my cap. Hopefully I don't knock that water over. That would be good. This is big news, guys. The other day, 3IQs filed launch for the first Solana ETF in Canada. Okay, Canada, great. It's Canada. They currently have spotted Bitcoin ETF or Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, but they're the first to kind of lead that charge. So let's go, Solana. Everybody, hooray for Solana. Now, I know a lot of you are like, bro, Solana's dumping right now. Solana's just getting destroyed. It's like, well, it's just following the rest of the market. We're going to go over those charts in just a minute, I promise, okay? I don't like Canadian. Okay, fam, come on, man. All right, either way, this is just good news for Solana, right? We've been talking about Solana for the long term. We like it a lot. Short term, remember, I have that hedge because of the whole meme coin celebrity situation. But that's been actually paying out nicely just on this current dip. So we'll be gathering up quite a bit of Solana using that profit at the lows if it ends up hitting, 120 or something. And we'll get into that. But besides that, we saw the spot Ethereum ETFs start launching their first commercials. Bitwise launched their first commercial, and meaning that, we're really close. We said they have by July 2nd pretty much to be listed. It's probably going to be on July 2nd. Bitcoin update. We're going to go into the Bitcoin chart here soon, I promise, man. We're just going over the news we missed. But get ready for that. It's going to be exciting. Ethereum's kind of just stabilized since the stream on Wednesday. We're going to be doing the $300 giveaway here in just a minute, guys. I promise. Besides that, we had Apple not to roll out. Sorry, all the people right now that are in the UK. I know we have a lot of UK viewers. Are not going to roll out their AI Apple Intelligence. To be honest, the iPhone is probably the biggest place it's in is in the US. So you guys probably use Android anyways. I mean, I'm sure some of you use Apple, but again, it's not really a big worry if you're not an Apple user. But this was interesting. The leading economic indicator has just invalidated its current recession signal. So that's pretty exciting. We saw, again, I want to jump over to the CPI in the UK hit 2%. Right? It hit their 2% target. So it's interesting to see us kind of ticking back there. But it says for the U.S. to hit 2%, we might, take a year or two to even get there. Now, this is CPI, right? But it's quite interesting to see it's already at 2% over the UK, so hopefully we can follow suit. New housing had that 4-year low. I'm trying to think of things that are a little bit more important. We need more data before a cut. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I get it. This was interesting. Tesla missed by 30K units on their quarter 2 deliveries. I was going to see how Tesla's price was here on the stream. It hasn't really changed much. It's just chilling on the 180s, right? Still chilling on the 180s. We'll see where that is. This was exciting, though, for Bitcoin. Here you go, your Bitcoin news. Dell, maybe they will be the next public company to put Bitcoin. You had Michael Dell post this. Did he retweet it or he posted it? He just posted it. Pinging at me Cookie Monster, which is interesting, with the Bitcoin all over it. So quite interesting to see that. I mean, again, everybody's starting to adopt Bitcoin. It can't get better than when we're at right now. The charts, just something that we're used to, right? We're not seeing much, guys. We're down 5% from, the start of these red days. From the highs, right? Look, we're still within this massive range. We talked about when we get through it back to that 60K level, we'll discuss, what downside targets we might have. But let's get to 60K first. Maybe it's next week, and then we will, get into it. All right. But if you're just now tuning in, that's not my name, no. Guy on TikTok asked about my name. No, that's not it. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it on the news front. Nothing too crazy. News next week we'll get into on Monday. So make sure you tune in back on Monday unless I'm in the hospital having my unborn child. So I'll let you know on that one. The schedule will change accordingly when that happens. But I'll keep you updated in the Discord. Make sure you join it. Besides that, before we get into the charting, before we get into Bitcoin predictions and the giveaway and charting, I forgot to mention, we did this yesterday, but guys, we are currently, the Lux Algo team is looking for graphic designers, okay? If you're a graphic designer, join the Lux Algo Discord, okay? If you're looking for a potential part-time or full-time gig, we can potentially offer both. So would love to see some of our viewers that are Lux Algo users, or if you're really good at using TradingView, you have to at least have some TradingView experience, and you would be prime candidate #1 if you have Lux Algo experience. But we're hiring a graphic designer. We're really looking for somebody that is good at thumbnails for YouTube and good at thumbnails for blogs, and then a lot of other back-end graphic work that we'll be using you for other projects and stuff. But biggest thing right now is going to be for thumbnails on YouTube and for some blog stuff. But again, if you guys want a hang out with me every day, you want to work with us, then make sure you go to the Discord, click announcements there. Absolutely free Discord, by the way. Just join at discord.gg/Lux, or just search Lux Algo Discord on Google. You should see it be the first one popped up. But click the form and fill it out. We'd love to see you in there. If not, if you have any questions, just message me. All right. We'd love to work with one of you guys. It'd be awesome. All right. Besides that, guys, let's get to the Bitcoin predictions and the $300 giveaway today. All right. Okay. I'm glad the bot jumped over. Good. I'm glad the bot jumped over. All right. First up, though, is Bitcoin predictions. Now, remember, man, we had, I think, 2 or 3 lessons in a row. Pepe was struggling a bit. Where's Pepe? Pepe had a red day last week. Oh, no, he didn't. Wait. Well, I don't think did I not close it? I keep forgetting to close it. Either way, there you go. Pepe had a green one. All right, whatever. Pepe knew all along. It just was not in that specific time frame. Either way, Pepe's killing it, up 1,800. I think it would only been like a $200 loss or something if it was. But great job with Pepe there. Let's go ahead and get up the Bitcoin predictions. If you want to be a part of that, the way the Bitcoin predictions works is if you're in the mainstream, all right, you get a chance to predict whether you think Bitcoin's price is going to be more or less than its current price at the beginning of today's stream. If you are correct by the end of the stream, you get 100 points added to your profile, okay? You get 100 points added to your profile. Now, it looks like this, right? When you get on these leaderboards, right? When you get on the leaderboard, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 on Monday. So if you're a top 10 viewer, out of those 10 people, we give you a chance to win $100 every single week as well. So that's just for tuning in and doing Bitcoin predictions and hanging out and chatting and watching. That's, you know, just a benefit to people that are here more often and hanging with us. All right, let's go ahead and get to those Bitcoin predictions. We still got a lot to go over. My goodness. All right, let's go to the price of. And then after this Bitcoin predictions, we'll start the giveaway. Okay. Yeah, what did I do there? All right, that's the price we're going to go with. It is $63,881. If you think it's more or less than that price, type an exclamation BTC more or less, okay? Oh, somebody type an exclamation job. That's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm going to do, hold on. While you guys are putting those predictions in, I'm going to put this in there. That's a good idea. I'm going to make a command. That's a good idea. You can apply. All right. Type an exclamation job there. You'll get the link to the form if you want to apply for it. Good work. Whoever did that. That was clever. That should be Marie and Francis. Yeah. It should work. See if it does. That makes it easy so you don't have to join the Discord as well. If it'll work. Bitcoin broken, prices controlled. Hey, Paul, he said pick Bitcoin broken, prices controlled. Paul, I can promise you every single market is controlled, okay? There's not one market that isn't. Yo, what's up, Bash? How you doing, man? Man, people are just now joining, too. We have a graphic designer opening that we need. The command should work in a minute, I think. We'll try one more time. While you guys are getting those in, let's get to our Bitcoin analysis. Turn the music down a bit. Hopefully the command works in a minute. If it doesn't, just join the Discord. It's in the announcements. And we'll do our after Bitcoin analysis and y'all's Bitcoin predictions. We will be doing the $300 giveaway, so be ready for that. Let's go. How did that move? Oh, I'm dumb. That's on the wrong thing. All right, let's go. There we go. I was like, wait a second. I'm confused. All right, let's get to Bitcoin predictions. Okie dokie. So Bitcoin today, right, back down to that 64K level. So we talked about the 64K quite a bit. Remember this daily open close high right here? We were watching that. Hold on. Yo, Bash, dude. Congrats for being here for 3 months. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You're the man. Let's go. Auto gaze in the chat for our boy Bash hanging out for 3 months. Well, then, if you agree, then why looking for a pump when they are crashing it? Your viewers probably want the truth, not false hopes. Just saying. Wait, what? You know that my title says crypto collapse, question mark? I mean, what do you mean? We're going within, you just follow the direction that they're sending it, right? Long term, I mean, do you want me to pull up the weekly chart there, Paul? My keyboard will work? I'm in the wrong one. I'm on. Do you want me to pull up the weekly chart there, Paul? There you go. Here's your weekly chart. They ain't crashing nothing. They ain't selling nothing. It's not crashing at all, brother. If you look at this and think it's crashing, then you're on another planet. I appreciate you tuning in, though. But overall weekly time frame, you can't go wrong. All right, let's get to the 4 hour. What about last week? Again, dude, this is what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin falling 4% is nothing. If Bitcoin fell 10%, it'd be a little bit different, right? We got 5% on this week, pretty much. We look at the open to close, right? Let's see. 4%. That's nothing. If you want like real pullback here, you're gonna see like 10% weeks like this here. That was 13% on the weekly. So again, that's what a real sell-off looks like on Bitcoin. Bitcoin moving 5% is literally nothing. It's every single time it just gradually moves like this, it usually is planning on its next push. Now we had the halving, right? We had the halving back in April, and within that six-month period, like we went over on Wednesday, if you were here, we talked about how it takes pretty much a big toll of consolidation or just very low volume until it makes that breaking move to continue that cycle. So we'll be watching it accordingly. But for now, guys, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, on the daily and the 4 hour, this thing's going to bounce here, this thing's going to bounce there. We pretty much watch until price shows us that it wants to bounce. We just plot levels like this open close 6,400 level on the daily, or 64K level on the daily, right? It's also inside this imbalance and previous high. So if price were to close on the daily above this, show us some clean support, aka 1 to 3 green days, we can start considering that 64K is a good price. Now, remember though, this was the other thing we were watching was this current Fibonacci that we're in, right? We have the 618 sitting down at 62,435. We've seen Bitcoin do massive 70% retracements or massive 61% retracements, right? We've seen that a lot. So sometimes when that happens, we just got you got to be patient. This is still within that major range that we discussed, right? Still within the major range here. We're just in a slight downtrend. This is looking literally like the gold or the euro, right? The gold and euro just do these very small intraday trends until they eventually break out. Now this isn't gold and this is a euro, but it is trying to act that way a little bit. But we've seen this over and over again when Bitcoin's trying to potentially make its next move. Now, according to the cycle, by the end of 2025, we should be touching all-time highs day after day, like just cranking through all-time highs on a nice mega trend, right? So we'll see where that's at by the end of the year, because we're looking for that 100K mark at the end of this year. But when does it start? That's what we got to wait for. But for Bitcoin right now, coming back where it is, right? Remember we talked about that 618 on the Fibonacci is still in play, right? It's still down here, which is great. I would obviously like today to close over 64K. If today closes over 64K, we go into tomorrow and we close over that as well. Then I think we're going to be actually very solid. We see if the weekly, though, in 2 days and 6 hours can close over 64K. If that can happen and next week we get a full recovery back to 66K, that will be a confirmed higher low on the weekly chart, and we would probably see the week after that go retest 70 again. All right, so we have some time obviously on the weekly to get going. Right now, the weekly open close low that I'd be watching if for some reason we have a third bearish week would be around 61,400. That'd be the price I'd be keeping an eye on. But for some reason, if it does make that bounce into next week or closes over that 64K by the end of the week, then maybe we'll get a nice bounce back through 66. We go into the 4 hour here. Again, with any asset, my 2-year-old could draw that line, right? If it is trending on the 4 hour and above in a bearish trend, there's absolutely no reason you should be looking for a bullish trade on Bitcoin or whatever you're trading, right? And notice I say trade. I don't say investment. I say trade. So the only time you should ever be buying when you're in a bearish trend or a bearish sell-off is if you are looking for an investment opportunity, right? So again, that's why when we hit key levels, we always pick up a little bit more. We talked about when Solana hit, 121. We wanted to buy some for the long term because we're actually willing to wait and be patient with the belief that Solana is a great network, which it is, right? But again, for Bitcoin, the difference between Bitcoin and all these is how is it being used in technology versus how much money it's making, right? because when it comes to stocks, stuff like that, you want to look for good valued companies that are at lows to buy for the long term. So again, it's a little bit different with crypto, but with crypto, we look at the use cases of Bitcoin, we look at the use cases of Solana, we look at the use case of Ethereum, how it's being implemented into reality, aka the ETFs. And then we buy when we hit key levels. We don't buy when it's 68. We don't buy when it's, when it's 70. We wait, back down to 65,500. Weekly key level. I'm going to pick some up, right? We wait for the next price, probably, right here between 60 and 57. Another great open close weekly high. That's what we're going to be watching for as well if it goes back into that zone. So for now, though, on the 4 hour, again, another change of character. We've had several failed change of characters. Y'all know how I like to talk about these change of characters. There's volatility in Bitcoin quite a bit with these news and FOMC that we had. But remember, if the change of character occurs, right, and price doesn't hold it within, let's say, at least 2 candles. Yo, Greg, welcome to the Hodl Gang, man. Yo, Greg, appreciate you being here, brother. Hodl Gang's in the chat for our boy Greg. He locked in 5 entries today. 5 entries to our Friday giveaway. And 5 entries to our Friday giveaway. So we're going to be doing that here in just a minute. But Bitcoin right now, guys, watching on the 4 hour here, just this low here. I'd be watching this low right now for a continuous move to the downside. You have up to that open close 4 hour low at 64.362. Again, that would follow this current slope that it's in. But if we were to be, looking a little bit more bullish, right? We discussed going into next week that 66 to 66.5 level, right? 66K to 66,500, right? So if it gets up through that price, I like it for a potential continued consolidation to potentially make a breaking move, right? But for now, it's in a bearish trend. There's no reason to look anywhere but the downside. No reason, okay? That's all I can say. It's on the 4 hour, right? 4 hours a little bit different, right? So if we go to the 4 hour right now, this thing has been consolidating big time on the oscillator between and through the 50 level, right? You know what we like to say when we want to get a potential reversal setup or something. Yo, Republic, welcome, man. Welcome to the Hodl Gang. Appreciate you. Hodl Gang joining up today, yo. If you join the Hodl Gang today, for one, you have YouTube Premium. You can get a Hodl Gang membership for free. Okay? But also, it's literally $1 to join. If I could make it free, I would. YouTube memberships don't allow that. But you get cool badges and emotes. It's literally $1. And guess what? You get 5 entries to every single $300 giveaway. Make sure that you join right now before the giveaway starts. Because if you enter the giveaway before you're a Hodl Gang member, you won't get those entries. All right. Besides that, guys, we've been consolidating through the 50 a ton on the oscillator. Usually that indicates that, it's indecisive, right? And it's been also barely breaking to the upside. So when it's consolidating on one side with the oscillator, it's in a pretty strong trend. So coming into bearish money flow now, it's finally starting to show that it might want to extend. The minute it shows that it might want to extend in one direction is when we potentially get that reversal setup. So we're getting close to that. Now we can see here on the daily as well for Bitcoin that we are extended on the oscillator. I would like to extend it a little bit more, but I do think here very soon, we've had 5 bearish days. We'll have at least one bullish day coming up, whether it's a doji or not, I don't know. But we should have something here soon, so long as price is trading according to price action and no news comes out over the weekend. But we'll see where that's at on Monday. So watch for it today to at least close over 64K. And then going into Monday, we'll see if we can maybe get a nice bull Monday that we've been waiting for. I think this past Monday was bearish, right? Yeah, we had our first bearish Monday in a while, which is lame. I guess we had a bearish one up here, but it did start out pretty green. Very, very minor bearish days. But hopefully get a bull Monday we've been waiting on. Remember, buy Sunday, sell Monday. The old Hodl Gang chat. You didn't spin Pepe. Oh, you're right. There's just too much going on today. Too many things to talk about. I gotta talk about the job list. I gotta talk about too many things. All right, let's do Pepe spin. You're totally right. All right, Pepe, his pick. Man's been on fire. Let's see if you're with him or without him. Here we go. Are you with Pepe wheel? Or are you without the Pepe wheel? I keep forgetting I gotta say wheel, or people are gonna think I'm talking about the actual dummy coin. All right, here we go. Pepe's making his Bitcoin pick right now. What you got for me, buddy? What you got for me? Pepe with a less again, dude? What are you doing? All right, Pepe's going less. Pepe is going less. Less is key. Less is key there. Come on, brother. All right. You know the drill. We have to go against him, though. We got to go against the man. He's been killing it, though. He's been killing it. So we'll watch Pepe predictions with a less. But, yeah. Man. Less, dude. No. Wait, it's just the camera. It's just the camera. It's good. It's all good. It's just the camera. I was about to cry if the whole stream crashed. I was about to cry. Hello? Are you there? This happened once before. It's okay. I was about to cry if the whole stream crashed. I swear to God. Jacob, you cried on stream? Why are you crying on stream? Let me just reset it. I got you guys. That could have been bad. Come back to me. You're supposed to work, man. The freaking X capture card works great, but then the cam link works like terrible. What is going on? Pepe broke it though. Pepe with the left today. Let's see what he picks. Let's see if he gets it right or not. That's Bitcoin though. Those are your predictions, guys. If you didn't get them in, you didn't get them in. Wah, wah. Sorry. We're gonna do the giveaway now in just a second. All right. Did that command ever work? I think it must not. I'm gonna try it one more time. If it doesn't, I'll ping it. Let's see if it works one more time. If it doesn't, we'll just worry about it. Trend is down. Yes, trend is down. You are correct. I don't think the bot's working. That's working. Either way, guys, we'll talk about that at the end. If you want to potentially apply to be a graphic designer for us, just go to the Discord. It's in the announcements. Looking for a graphic designer. All right. Let's go ahead and close. I forgot to complete the one last time. Let's get to the giveaway, guys. Okay, last time. Two things on the giveaway. One second. Let me go back to that. Two things on the giveaway. One, we're going to do a $300 giveaway here in just a second. If you want 5 entries instead of 1, you have to join the Hodl Gang. Just hit the join button at the bottom of this stream, and you can join up. It's only $1. If you have YouTube Premium, you can sign up for free. You get 5 entries. Now, if you do want to be a part of it, if you want to be a part of the Hodl Gang, or if you want to be just a part of the giveaway in general, you get 1 entry for free, but you have to be subbed to the YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button before you enter. Otherwise, the entry will not count. And let's get to the giveaway, guys. If you want to be a part of the giveaway as well, make sure that you are in the main YouTube stream. You see it with the chat that has the bot in it, okay? $300 giveaway starting right now. Join it up. Let's get it, baby. Start it. The command is up. Type in !100 to enter today's $300 giveaway. And you'll have a chance to win. If you're a Hodl Gang member, you have a way better chance of winning. So the $1 to join up. Yeah, YouTube Premium, you can also join as well. All right. How long do you think till market crashes? Are you short? This is Pepe's pick, man. Yo, what's up, T. Gary? How you doing? This is what is that? I haven't seen that before. That's cool. This is Pepe Will's prediction. He picked short today. He picked less today. If you want to be, you already missed the Bitcoin predictions, but we do Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of every stream. You have a chance to guess what I think Bitcoin is going to be more or less than at the beginning of the stream's price. Pepe went with less today, so that's why you see a short on my screen. All right, that was Bitcoin though, guys. Let's go to gold. I know the gold fiends are out there, but one more time. Didn't work. Oh, it's frozen. Lame. The cam froze. All right, for reals though. If you don't recall, just jump onto the main YouTube page if you want to be a part of the giveaway. If you don't recall, we said day after day all this week, if you are being shown a 4-hour bearish trend, be showing a daily bearish trend, look short on gold. There's no reason to be looking long on gold, right? There's no reason to be looking long on gold. Now, gold made a lovely breakout through the 2340, and we discussed, there could be an opportunity through that 2340 breaking price. But again, the daily was still in a very strong bearish trend. Now, PMI today was reported. As you can see here, this was the early morning mover on that PMI data release at 15 minutes after open. Now, that pretty much drove price where it was. But again, I'm not going to stress it enough. It's all about those higher time frame trends. Now, with PMI making that beat, you know, it's good for the dollar, but the rest of the markets usually make a nice pullback when it happens. But overall, you don't have to look long when the overall daily trend is still bearish, right? We talked about this all this week, right? We did discuss, you know, we first need to see the 2340 break to the upside if we wanted to consider any type of upside trade. But again, it's still never cleared that previous daily lower high. So even with that happening, if you were to actually pull on a potential long opportunity, we needed to see a break, right? And then we needed to see price potentially hold this change of character that just came into play. I don't know why that drawing happened there. Hold that change of character that might have came into play. But PMI just drove us to the ground. Once again, wouldn't have been long on this until we've shown clean price action to that upside. So it's just one of those things where you have to make sure you're paying attention to those high time frames. They're going to tell you everything. Now, besides that, this is news related. That was news related. That's news related. But again, besides the news point, the overall trend, okay, the overall trend was keeping you from suffering from that loss. Now, if you were here on for Wednesday, you would have known that we had PMI on Friday. If you're following our Twitter, you would have also known we had PMI on Friday. We literally, if you need to know, what's going on every single week, make sure you follow our Twitter. And then on Sundays, you look for our main post, right? On Sundays, we post the entire week's major news events. If you want to be updated on that, make sure that you follow the Twitter at Luxalgo, okay? This is where we were at earlier this week. We went over it. All you have to look at is we talk about the this week's Sundays, right? We post this post with the thread at the bottom there saying, on Friday, there was PMI at 9:45. So if you were in any trade, right, on gold at 9:45 a.m., you better be long and you better be like long-term holding that ish. If you got liquidated on this massive dump here, then you should have followed the Twitter. That's all I'm saying. Don't get liquidated. Follow the Twitter. Great new thing for the Twitter for you guys to follow the Twitter. All right, don't get liquidated. Follow it. All right. So gold, where we're at now. Gold making this major pullback with that PMI report. Now we're back within this massive volume range again. I was gonna pull up the volume profile here. Right below it for a 10th time, right? Right below this, value range, right? We have the peak volume sitting right there. Now, if I turn on the profile heat map, we can see here. I was going to do 90, right? There we go. We put on the profile heat map. We can see here that value range is the yellow low and the yellow high here, right? So watching the value range is pretty key. Does price want to hold within that value range or does it want to escape it? Tried to escape here. News drove it down. If it were to actually rally above this and give us some type of higher low, it could have been a very nice play off that value range, off the top of that range. So didn't get it. We're now going to potentially retest, more than likely, that 23.11 for now, 23.12. I'd be watching that in the current spot that it's in. But we're back below this high volume in this current range that we've been in. You can see the highest volume lining up right here at these previous highs and kind of midway through and a previous low back in May. So seeing that, I would like to see now on gold if price can break this overall low, though. I want to see the 2306 break. We discussed that before. But if you go to the daily, again, it's just, you could consider this a very sloppy head and shoulders. It literally did set a higher high and then formed a higher low and then made another higher high, but then a lower high, right? At a pretty, almost the exact same levels there. This one literally wicked it and then news drove it down. But the minute this kind of accumulated down here was gradually trying to bounce back, usually indicates that bears are just trying to find a place to short. Now, we had a very nice pump from Thursday come in and kind of take out the 2360. Holy hell. I wish I had that clip. If you don't recall, that was the other thing we discussed, was a target to the upside was 2360. For some reason, 2360 has been significant. We have this previous high over here. that rejected as well as this one too. This high here was what was it? 23.59.72. So almost that exact price. Price broke through, then actually found support on as well, and then we generated a very large bearish imbalance there too. So price actually going up. If you had a trade, you know, that 23.60 would have been a TP1 for sure. Would have been literally a great TP point on gold there for a 4-hour trade. But news today, you know, bringing us back to earth, right? We're back into this high volume area. I'd be watching this swing low now, which is around 23.23. We're trading at it pretty much at this moment. But if price does break below the low of 23.06, I'll be looking for that. But daily here still indicating now, if this closes where it's at, you pretty much got a bearish engulfing there. I would indicate, you know, we could maybe see 2,300 next week unless we see some nice consolidation. We have this very heavy open close high level here, or open close low level here at 23.27. But again, this overall chart on the 4-hour, the daily was still showing a bearish trend. And for now, we're just looking to see if it can maybe hold this area yet again. So is this starting to consider consolidation? Or there you go, 618 pullback here on its current move. It's very nice. Nice little bounce off there from its sell-off today. We'll see from there, though. I mean, this is just a tough spot now that the PMI kind of dropped it. Yo! Well, then we're getting a different report here on the signals and overlays. You know, before, like we discussed here, first off, price trading through the Neo Cloud is a no-go on trades or signals. It's always a no-go. Neo Cloud is this bearish cloud here. It's always a no-go. It's usually consolidating when you see that. Price trends when it's outside the Neo. Now, if it's bullish outside of bearish Neo Cloud, it could be lining up for a reversal. But what we talked about before is when price extends through a Neo, but then immediately closes above it and then has a candle or two that come back and just break all current higher lows, in this case higher lows, and then immediately starts to close underneath the Neo again, usually indicates a bigger reverse or bigger drop. It was a failed reversal. So we'll see if this is also a failed reversal with that news event and see if it, like we said already, you shouldn't be looking bullish anymore. You'd be looking bearish back down to at least 2,300. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that as it just got right back outside of that Neo Cloud. So 4-hour though, again, we looked at that. I'm gonna look at the daily volume here. Yeah, the majority of that volume in this current default range is, let's see, 100. There you go. So we're just now breaking below that now. So yeah, 2,300 would be a great target to the downside on gold. Again, though, this made a massive rally, right? If you look at the weekly and the daily, this made an absolutely insane rally. There's nothing to be upset about. This thing had its beautiful continuation here after consolidating below 2K forever, right? And also, by the way, we're still within that Neo Cloud on the daily as well, right? Look at the difference here, right? When price is trading above the Neo Cloud, it's usually in a trending state, right? Price then comes back in that Neo Cloud looking for either a reversal, or if price holds the Neo Cloud, escapes again, you get a nice another breaking move. Price now has gone back into that Neo Cloud. So again, after testing it, the odds of it continuing to the downside are now starting to become greater. Will that happen? We have a trend strike of 36% down here, so it's very weak right now on the trend strength. So yeah, I would wait till this thing makes an actual lower high break here on the daily of 23.87 if I wanted to consider maybe another 2,400 run, or just break that low, and then I would think the odds to the downside, probably like 2,200 would be way greater right now than breaking back out. So we'll see where it's at on gold going into next week, but consolidation at the highs, you can't complain, right? Same with Bitcoin. Consolidation at the highs, you just can't complain. All right. Let's get over to Ethereum. Now, remember, the ETH, where's my ETH? We just started seeing Bitwise's ETH commercial here. All right, for their ETF. So it should be coming soon. Very, very soon. So with that being said, you know, remember what we said here. This overall consolidation here was money. We're just waiting for these for this inflow to come in. So let's see what the inflow is, right? Whenever it starts trading. They said by July 2nd. July 2nd inflow, baby. Come on, let's get it. If that happens, then we've talked about how this 50% retracement was money, right? Any longs off that level 1, 2, 3 times it's wicked it now. Off the roughly, 3418, 3400 there. We're pretty much dialed in for now, right? You just be hovering in profit for a little bit. We hit 3600 on the daily here. If it just holds that 50% above 3400, I think we're solid for a breaking move here soon. But overall, the daily here, again, we're looking at black and white. We're still at a bearish trend, right? We're still setting lower highs. Right? We haven't done anything else. Now, we haven't necessarily set, well, I guess we did just set another lower low, but barely. We haven't done any closed lower lows. If you look at the 4 hour here, you can see the consolidation. I love that we're getting a higher low potentially right now. Look at this. Yet again, beautiful retracement here. Taking out this imbalance here off of this pullback. And we'll see what it ends up doing to the upside. But if we finally get a higher low, it could be really clean there. There you go. There's some bullish divergence. This is gap divergence too, which I love to see. It's a lot stronger when it's gapped like this. So with a gap like that, this is really starting to potentially make that trend back. We're seeing conflicting lows and conflicting highs, which usually can squeeze to make a breaking move to the upside. So this is the 4 hour though. Come on, NVIDIA. I know you want to implement yourself into the stream, but it's all good. This is the 4 hour though. So, 4 hour timer is a little bit different. I'd be targeting like 3600 on ETH. 3600. Oh my gosh. Look. I guess ETH, when you're ranging, buddy. Look at this first reject off this very aggressive bearish imbalance here. Look at that first reject. First off, guys, I look at this. If you pull this swing point down to this low, oh man, I was hoping that'd be a 618, but it wasn't. That low was so aggressive, open, close, low. Never mind. I was gonna say, man, that fib. I think it was the euro. I think it was the euro that did it. That fib retracement was money. It's like, never mind. All right, either way, it's funny though. Look, I will say though, the difference between the fib retracement and that imbalance that was sitting there, that FEG, right? The fact that it rejected that over any fib levels is pretty crazy on Ethereum there. But massive reject off of that, continues lower. But the point I was getting at was, like we always talk about, just mark off those significant reactionary points on a 4 hour, a daily, or a weekly, right? 4 hour right here, significant, right? All you had to wait for was price to retest that level, and immediately rejected it again. Price retest the level again, immediately rejected it. The nice part is you had an overlap with a 14% order block sitting there as well, right? You didn't get a bullish change of character. You had one here when it set 2 lower lows and then made a breakout, but you didn't get one here. So again, that was still leaning more bearish on the price action side. So it's just funny, 3 times, 3617, this thing rejected, right? 1, 2, 3. So again, when it's ranging, it's ranging. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong. Right now, though, it's finally trying to set an actual higher low, maybe not retest these lows. So good point for it to bounce here. Hopefully, the 4th time, maybe, we getting back to that 3616 level. We could see a nice break up to the upside and take out that order block. But we'll see here coming the next few days. Really, on the daily, that's it. I mean, I just want to hold over 3,400. I'm happy. Going the weekly, though, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 bearish weeks in a row. So, series of elimination, we should have at least a green week soon, right? Not so often you get 4 bearish weeks in a row. So I could see, again, if this week closes back over 3,500, that's 2 major downside wicks on the weekly. We probably would see a very nice bullish move into the next week. So maybe what's happening, like we discussed on the potential that 50% retracement buy, was maybe on that 50% retracement buy there, the overall July 2nd potential ETF listings with that inflow, will drive a lot of movement on Ethereum, right? Will drive a lot of movement on Ethereum. So we'll see here. So we're praying for that. Obviously, it seems with the amount of buys happening at the end of the week right now with Ethereum, that's what people are just waiting for. This consolidation here. That's what people are just waiting for. So it's going to be interesting. But we're still in that bearish trend. I just want to break above this lower high here, 3651. But that 4 hour nuts. 4 hour sets. That's pretty much Ethereum, guys. We'll just be patient on it. Oscillator, good job, fully extended. I would want it to break back into the upside there. But yeah, okay. All right, guys, we're doing a $300 giveaway right now on the main YouTube stream. So if you're in the vertical format, I appreciate you being in there. But if you want to be a part of our $300 giveaway, just go to our YouTube channel and click the other one. There's a stream that has a thumbnail that has me on it. Just click that one, and you can actually enter today to potentially win $100. So we're picking 3 winners today. If you're a Huddle Gang member, you get 5 entries. If you're just a normal subscriber, which I appreciate you as well, you get an entry. You just get 1. But again, Huddle Gang is literally $1 to join. If you have YouTube Premium, you can join for free as well. So let's get into Solana. All right, y'all know the drill. Remember, on Solana, we took some buys at 136.50. I mean, it's just a weekly level, right? Again, the only time I buy dips, right? The only time I literally will buy a dip, I will never trade a dip. There's no reason to try to catch a falling knife. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. You can, get lucky maybe, but is if you're investing. Sorry. If you're buying dips, you should be investing. So Solana, I believe it's a great 5-10 year play. We just got the Canadian news, right? We just got the Canadian news report right here. Boom. 3iQ filed launch for their first Solana ETF in Canada. If you want updates like this on all crypto or stocks, U.S. market, major events, stuff like that, guys, follow our Twitter. Promise you won't miss a single thing. We also don't post nonsense on there, so we're posting the important things and good analysis. So make sure. I've been trading 4 years. I'm super profitable. Bitcoin will drop. ETH will drop around one. Oh, he put a period, but 13,527. Yeah, I mean, I could tell you're an actual trader when you come in here and give realistic levels. I could tell you're an actual trader when you come in here and give realistic levels. This is TradingView. Whoever's asked about the platform. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I will say ETH drop around. It's just the inflows I'm curious about because we're not too far off from those ETFs being traded on the U.S. market. So the 3,300 is golden on Ethereum. I would love 3,300 again. Wait, are you saying 1,300? Are you saying 3527? Did you mean to type that? I don't know what you meant to type there. I think the one you accidentally typed. 3527. Guy said it, brother. I'm a super fan of yours, but I can't use your indicators properly. If possible, tell good indicators and best time to use them. Okay, so the best part about our indicators, man, is that you have full creative control. You have full control over making your own strategy. Now, if you're struggling with them, I would 100% recommend to join our Discord, right? And then what you do is on the Discord, scroll down to where is it? The section down here, toolkit strategies. Click user strategies, okay? I promise you there's a we only post strategies that are actually worth posting, ones that make sense and that are profitable, right? For whoever's that trader, right? Most people, these are just people strategies that we analyze, make sure that it works, right? And then we post it in the user strategy. So if you've been looking for something, this is a really popular one. The price action concept sweeps of previous sessions, which is a huge traded thing right now. London session sweeps, huge traded concept right now. And we have a way some guy developed or created using the indicators a really easy way to identify great trade setups, I think, on the NASDAQ. So again, we have a bunch of strategies in here that we post that are only ones that we review and make sure it's just not nonsense, right? Ones that people are actually using to make money. And I think they post some of them. They post the links to as well. To like pull it on your chart and all that. Also, there's some backtesting scripts in there as well. But just join the Discord. It's discord.gg/Lux, Lux, or just Google search Lux Algo Discord. But yeah. $0. I'm only here on the stream. If you message me, I'm happy to chat with you. Yeah, 3527. I got you. Okay, I got you. I was about to say, I don't think you meant to say 1,300, because that made a little bit more sense. 27. Yeah. I mean, I anywhere in the 20s, honestly. It's hard to be so precise with Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's just hard to be so precise. It's like you got to have a range. It's just like you can't be precise anymore. Other than like if you see, like I said, these 4-hour rejections there were just money. But even look, like even them went up to 650 up here, and this one went up to like 625. Yo, $0. Welcome to the Huddle Gang, man. Appreciate you. Huddle Gang's in the chat for our boy $0. Yo, Zero, you're in the vertical stream right now. I would recommend jumping over to the other YouTube stream. We have 2 YouTube streams going live right now. So make sure you join the other one, the one with the bot in it. We're doing a $300 giveaway today. If you haven't entered that giveaway yet, you actually get 5 entries for joining. You get 5 entries for joining the Huddle Gang. And you do every single Friday. Every Friday giveaway, you get those 5 entries. So appreciate you joining up. Just Zero, go to our YouTube channel right now. Or go on YouTube and type in Lux Algo. And you should see 2 live streams on the main channel. Just click the other one. But appreciate you for joining. All right. But yeah, the 20s area is going to be interesting to see how it trades on Ethereum. I could totally see that. All right, let's go to Solana. Sorry. I went past Solana there. Yeah, we're going to take suggestions here in just a minute, guys. I'm just going over all the majors, okay? I see your, Jazz, I see your question about TRB. And people on TikTok, if we could take some of y'all's as well. Appreciate you, Zero. You'll see all the other Huddle Gang members chatting in there as well. All right, Solana guys. Remember, I told you last week or on Monday that I took a hedge short on Solana at 145. It's actually been paying very well. More than likely, I will just honestly, I'll probably take half of those profits. I'll sell half of them, half of my position at 121 if it comes, because I want to convert that into more Solana. The reason I'm hedging, yo, $0 with the gifted, dude. I appreciate that, man. Hell yeah, Demonic, you got a sub, bro. Let's go, dude. W's in the chat for $0 on the gifted, bro. You're awesome, bro. I appreciate it. Heck yeah. Yo, Demonic's been here forever too. Arrows in the chat for Demonic on having to wait until he got gifted one. We're gonna take suggestions in a minute, guys. We just looked at Ethereum. Arrows in the chat for Demonic. I love you, Demonic. Don't worry. But for him, literally been here forever, and he waited around until he got gifted to one. All right. But sorry. So we saw an uptick last week in all these celebrities saying they should make Solana coins, make meme coins. It kind of scared me a bit, spooked me a bit. I'm a huge Solana supporter. I love Solana. For one, I've been a part of the Helium network forever. I've been mining Helium forever. That's a huge network being used on, or huge technology being used on the Solana network. Sorry, they converted to the Solana network. And so I'm a big firm believer in Helium, and I think since Solana and its revolutionary speeds and everything that's been going on with it recently, I think it's a fantastic coin that could have great growth in the next 5 to 10 years. Besides that, we saw PayPal. I'm sure Huddle Gang is sick of me saying this, but we saw PayPal launch their stable coin on the Solana network. We just got an update on the potential ETF in Canada being launched for Solana. I think that'll be the next. Where'd it go? I think that'll be the next ETF that does get launched. Where'd it go? There it is. Boom. They filed for launch Solana ETF. They already have Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. So, it's very possible to be the first one traded. Yet again, it's being adopted. It's being adopted by all of these markets, which is great. So that being said, Solana, it's a little bit more volatile. It's still, it's still an altcoin, but it's starting to make its way into, more than that. But again, the whole meme coin celebrity thing is just something that's temporary. Long term, I don't think it's not a problem. But if there's something happened with that whole celebrity thing, and somebody eventually abuses it, which is going to happen, and make a bunch of money by scamming a bunch of people, it's going to happen. It just always does. It already probably has happened. There could be some issues that come out, with the SEC or something about Solana. It's just a way to hedge for the short term, but it's actually been paying just because of this altcoin down run, which is awesome. So if we do hit 120, I'll probably liquidate half of that position, and I'll just convert it into more Solana. Gonna be honest. I'll probably just convert it into more Solana. But for now, Solana 121 is that price if the weekly can't close back over the 136.50. If it can close back over at 136.50. So if it can, we'll be looking for a potential move back to 170. If we've been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bearish weeks down in a row, similar to Ethereum, right? Similar to Ethereum, or not Ethereum, sorry, or it is Ethereum. Yeah, I think Ethereum was 4 from what I just looked at. We're getting that, 4. So this is 5 on Solana, but barely 5, not much, barely 5. So 136.50, if that closes this week, I'd like it for that bounce back. This week's a little bit more aggressive. I think we're down 13% this week. So we'll see. As long as these highs hold above the 121, like we said, we have open close high down here at 112 too. I'd like to watch if it were to actually break 121. But remember, the 121 comes from that daily level. We bought there before. Ooh, I keep doing the wrong button. We bought there before here from this open close daily high that was very significant from a pump, right? From that pump, just plotted it, bounce, and then third time bounce 121. So I will probably revert that back at 121 again. So again, there's not really much to talk about on Solana. It's just going to keep fading until we see actual bullish momentum. I think it's getting there. We're not very extended on the 4 hour. The daily were quite extended. Yo. Never mind. I was gonna say we had a trade. We had an oscillator trade. I haven't seen an oscillator trade in a minute. I haven't looked as much that recently. I like though that we actually made 2 4-hour candle bounce backs here off of this lower high. So this, I'll be watching 42, 43 here. If we come off this level, go right through 42.50, we might start seeing some consolidation below 150 there. But the 136.50, we got 2 days left. We really need to close over that. Again, all it comes from is this open close low here. I created a higher low from back in 2021. And then March of 2022 had a very clear weekly reaction off of 136.50, 137-ish area. So that's major. So seeing that, we saw the hold on that price already. It played out so well after it broke it again. Can price hold it? I hate that it already did before, so we might be weak on it this next time. But we'll see. We will see. Going in on the daily with the signals and overlays. Let me optimize this to 18. We have that strong bear signal now. And we're well beyond the Neo Cloud, which isn't great. It's usually indicating a nice strong trend coming into play. The Neo Cloud's growing as well. But we'll see how it plays out. This has been in a pretty tight range for a minute here. So we'll see how it plays out. We're below that high volume area there. I'm going to go back to, let's do 150 on this. Yeah, it's still that level. So that level there, that's pretty much what we said. We were saying 142, but this, 140 to 150 there, very high volume, right? Your peak volume is sitting around 146.57, as that says there. So very peak volume sitting there in this current range from literally the beginning of the year. So we'll see if it can get back to that price. But again, that 121 is going to be the price I'm going to watch first. But weekly chart just closing over 136.50 is ideal for Solana. Otherwise, still looking to the downside. Okay, still looking to the downside. You're inside this 14% order block, which isn't that big of an order block, so could easily break down. Best Bitcoin buys on the wait, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I literally buy Bitcoin every week. I buy Bitcoin every week. It's just a weekly investment at this point. More looks like it wants to hit today on Bitcoin. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go to the euro. Oh, buddy boy, the euro. I mean, look at this price. 107.5, dude. 107.5 with the beautiful rejection. 107.5 with a beautiful rejection. I mean, you can't go better than that. Wow. Also, look at the 50% wick there, right in the middle of an imbalance. 50% retracement wick off of there. You broke down. Again, this was also a bear flag formation. Remember, big impulse to the downside, very small fade to the upside. The minute trend breaks, your odds of this thing actually retesting the lows are huge.
Who's your daddy?
Bah, bah, bah. We talked about this. We did talk about this on Wednesday and Tuesday. I mean, it's just the short of it. Okay. Dude, I freaking love the euro and I love gold because they just trade so clean. Like, they're good for trading. Okay, so if you want to invest in these, gold, good hedge. For when there's war talk, stuff like that. Right, good hedge on that. Gold and oil, right? Oil's another one that transacts pretty well. But the euro, right? And this is why you see a lot of forex traders, and more so Bitcoin. It's so funny with forex, with gold and all that. Besides gold, all the dollar pairs, all the euro to dollar, all the the Aussie to dollar, all of those, majority of people are just trading them. Right, it's mostly just being traded. So it's like, honestly, one of the best trading assets ever. Now, that's why you don't see a lot of conflict between hodlers, right, and traders on the euro, because a lot of people are just trading it, and probably why it trades so well. But when you're talking about Bitcoin, you can get into a 3-day argument about why you should buy and hold Bitcoin versus why you should trade Bitcoin. It's funny the way that the markets work. But euro clean moves, right? We talked about how we had the breaker block and the FEG overlap on the 4-hour. We had the breaker. We had the breaker and FEG also here. There's a breaker block that turned into an order block, 34% high volume order block there. But the biggest thing we noticed, remember, was that 618 retrace. That was huge. Rejected that level and took out those lows. Same situation here. You had the 50% tag there. Similar situation. It already hit 106.88. So you can't get much better than that. Hold on 1 second. We're going to go over that here in just a minute. But hold on 1 second, guys. You have to bear with me. I have to go see. Remember, I have a baby that's due in like a week, so I gotta go check my wife real quick. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna leave up Bitcoin and see if the Bitcoin prediction can go more or less. I'll be right back. I have literally a baby due in a week. I'll be right back. Sorry, 1 sec. The rave music. All right, 1 second. All right, guys. Sorry, we're back. We're trying to. Hey there. Yeah, so I have a baby due literally in less than 2 weeks, and she's having trouble feeling her today. So we're just making sure she's okay. I'll keep you updated. We might have to do the giveaway earlier, so I'll just let you know. But let's just get back into it for now. We've already been going for a while. We're at hour 15 in. I'll keep you updated. All right. I'm gonna go back and read it. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in and sticking with me, man. Appreciate you guys. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's keep going. All right, yeah, we're watching. You see Bitcoin at more right now. Bitcoin in the more. Bathroom break now. My wife is very close to going into labor, so we are close to. We're close to it. That's what I was saying. The schedule's going to change here for a little bit on stream, so we'll be there soon. All right, guys. Honestly, it's funny. We were pretty much done with overall analysis. Besides, actually, let's look at the NQ and the ES real quick. I'm going to go to the NQU for now. Remember, today was quad witching, so we had, some volatility early on. But, wow. Actually, NQU is at 20K, so I'm going to do NQ. I'm just going to do the regular NQ because the U is already trading at 20. So, look at this move here on the NQ. Coming back to retest these previous highs, right? Coming back to retest these highs, it perfectly bounced off of that BOS. Now, remember, we always talked about that. I would still... Oh, snap. All right, yeah. We got an FEG and breaker block. I appreciate that, Shane. We got an FEG and a breaker block lining up perfectly with this 20K 125 level, okay? Is this the real Lux? Oh, yes, it is. All right. But, yeah, her name is Sydney. But right now for the NASDAQ, this thing pulling back, retesting these highs is nice, right? But what's nice here is that it broke a swing low. So we might actually see a very bit of consolidation. We talked about 20K being like a level that, it's awesome to be above here on the NASDAQ. But do we go, how much longer do we hold? Do you guys not remember the other day, we discussed here from swing point to swing point, you can use the Fibonacci to tell when a high might come into play. And we talked about this extension from this swing low to that high. All we needed was another quick push, wick the high. I wish I could find that because we literally talked about a day like this. And give us a golden pocket above the last time it made a pullback, right? There's your golden pocket above the last time it made a pullback here on the NQ. Beautiful retracement. It's pretty much made its move that it's needed to. And then, from here, where do we head? Low side target for me would be like 1985, 1984-ish area. 19852 down here at these lows. We did gap up there. Guys, I also want to mention here, this is so cool. I'm going to go to the ES first. We talk about it as well. ES, man, not as big of a pullback, but look at the fib on the ES. Fib on the ES, probably perfect. Yep, there's your 50% bounce right off that imbalance as well. If it's a girl, go with Solana. City Solana Lux Alico. That's awesome. So yeah, here you go. Here's this beautiful 50% retracement on the ES right now. Coming back, and man, if this thing makes a breaking move off this to reclaim 550, could possibly make a awesome push. So we'll see there with the ES pullback, guys. We just, though, released a new indicator called depth of market. Now, if you guys don't know what DOM is, or like what time and sales are, stuff like that, this thing is insane. Like, I don't even know how we developed something like this. You can get a time and sales on TradingView. You get a time and sales on TradingView. Now, this is tick data, okay? This is tick data. So tick data, all of that is actual filled orders. You don't see non-filled orders. but you get time and sales, which for time and sales is all filled orders. So you get time and sales. You can see the size that gets printed at whatever bid/ask level that you want. You also get a depth as well. Here, this is the ES right now, but there's a lot of really cool. You get a delta feature as well. It gives you the difference of those certain levels and interval imbalances, right? So the coolest part for me is seeing the actual time and sales with tick data on your chart on TradingView now. The cool thing too is you can create a different window for this, but like for those of you that actually like to read time and sales, you don't need to if you pay for data, you don't need to have a separate platform to even read it anymore. You can see your time and sales right on TradingView. Freaking nuts. It's absolutely free as well. So just search depth of market. But I know for the NASDAQ and stuff, people that trade futures is a big thing that that you guys use, or I've used, trading futures and stuff as well. But massive cool. That indicator is insane. So go check it out. It's pretty cool. The fact that it's on TradingView is probably the coolest part. So that's pretty much one of our new indicators that I wanted to talk about when we were going over the NASDAQ stuff. You can see in real time actual filled orders and what price point, stuff like that. And then it's different because with Bitcoin, you can see it on Bitcoin as well. But for Bitcoin here, it's so funny. It's 0.0, 0.2, 0.004, 0.0012. You can see literally everything. I mean, I can't remember if you could filter out. You could filter how many rows you want. I was gonna see. Can you? I think there is a way on time and sales. Okay, you can do order size there. Order size filtering. So I could do 0.1 if I wanted to. Which, there you go. There's one buy 1.8 Bitcoin. Insane. 1.3631. Nuts. That's insane. But yeah, we can look at it on gold if you guys want. We were looking at gold earlier, guys. Gold, again, if you weren't watching the daily time frame then, or watching PMI today, then you're doing it wrong. Make sure you understand what news is hitting the market. Okay, make sure you're understanding what news is hitting the market. That's the most important part. But yeah, major moves on gold with the downside, but the DOM on downside. It's called depth of market, new indicator we just released. Freaking breakthrough technology on TradingView. Awesome. All right, let's go over what you guys want to look over. I see a lot of gold comments. Let's look over gold really quickly. And today it's red, so gold deserves some red smoke. There's red smoke for gold. Come on, gold, what you doing, brother? Down 1.6%. A lot of gold comments. We discussed this on gold already, so we'll make this brief. Go back on the stream if you want to see the full analysis. But we're below this high value range right now. We're trading at the bottom of the value range. So the fact that it's already retesting the bottom of that with this PMI report, it makes sense. But I would want to see if this thing can break this swing low of 2306. Again, 4-hour daily, all are still pointing bearish now. 4-hour had that breaking move. We talked about the 2360 level be a great TP if you were to trade the upside. Beautifully hit, almost 2370. So massive W on that if you guys actually took profit at 2360. But PMI should have known it was coming out today. Boom, dropped because of it. And prices now trying to find a place to bounce somewhere within this current consolidation that we had. High volume area. For me, I don't give a crap about this area. I'm not going to trade it whatsoever in this area. I need to see price go react to either the high or the low of the current area it was just in, or just break a significant low like this area right here. So that 2306 I would like to break, or maybe a retest of 2340 if this was that low. But if you look here too, you pull to that swing high, you have a 618 retracement on this pullback, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it could happen. Could get a nice bounce off of there. We'll see. So that's the biggest thing. Flip a coin, enter a position. That's pretty much what we're doing. Next up, I saw TRB. I know people wanted to look at TRB. TRB, major spike. Major spike on TRB. So TRB on the daily. All right. TRB on the daily. Major bounce back here. I wanted to see, wow, this thing hit a high 121.39. Major moves, right? Crow with a knife. The indicator I'm using is the price action concepts indicator. Let's see something here. Wait a second. Was TRB the one we took that trade on? Or am I crazy? Wait, was TRB the breaker FEG flip? No, that was the STX. I was about to say, I couldn't remember if it was. TRB, oh no, we did TRB before. That wasn't the, I think we talked about that, the FEG though here, the breaker FEG as well on TRB. Wow. Dude, right in this 86, 87 area. Major move, insane. All right, big wick up to the 121 price there. I love the volume that came into this. Look at the volume spike today. What is the news on this today? Anybody know? Anybody know the news for this? Because I don't. Guys, we're doing a $300 giveaway right now on the main YouTube stream. If you want to be a part of it, make sure you jump over to the other YouTube stream. If you're in the vertical format and you don't see the bot chatting in there, then you're in the wrong stream. All right, this high here, 108.10. Does it break above it? 110 there. Does it make its move through the 110? Or this just actual wick high here of 108.10? That's kind of the idea right now. If we could get a closure today over that price would be huge. This volume there was massive. Unfair value gap. What? That volume today was massive. So again, news will drive markets more than price action analysis, stuff like that. Either way, on the daily here, you're still stuck in this slope. So I would really want to see it close at least over 108 today. That'd be nice. On the weekly, nice fair value gap there. Wow. But look at this breaking move. I mean, come on, man. You can't get better than that. Look at that 618 retracement on the Fibonacci inside an imbalance. I mean, everything lining up there. Bullish imbalance and retrace. Come on, man. What's going on? That's money. It can't get better than that. That's huge. Insane. Insane. So it bouncing off of that major push. 132.59 is what I would want to watch for. That put me in the top 10. Did it? I can see. I can just type an exclamation top to see. Which indicator you use it to get the numbers on the chart with the red and green horizontal gap? This? Oh, this is price action concepts indicator. Price action concepts indicator. But you can get if you want to get access to it, you can get it for 30 days risk free. We also have a free version called Smart Money Concepts, but it does not provide volume data and a lot of other things. I don't think you get FEGs on this either. Okay, there is FEGs actually, but they're not. We don't provide on this one. The free version, there's no. Again, you get 30 days risk free if you want to try it. There's no inversion FEGs or double FEGs or any of the volume imbalances, stuff like that. So if that's what you're looking for with like a threshold and stuff that you can filter out good and bad FEGs, and that's all on the premium indicator. Now, great bounce back on this TRB off that inbound. Sorry. I would be targeting, 132.61 if it gives it to you on the daily here. I just want to close over 108.10. I missed all the big. I got to number 2 with. You are up there, 336, dude. Awesome. That's sick. All right, what do you guys want to go over next? Let me know. Throw it in the chat. Let's go over it. Gold rise fill balanced price range. Break the trend. Yeah, so I mean, you can even create an alert for that. We went over the euro earlier. We just went over the euro before I went off stream for a second. Yes, this guy's been pinging WorldCoin forever. Let's look at World real quick, and then we can look at the euro again if you want. Wait, I'm on indices. What am I doing? I was like, what the heck? It's like, why am I not seeing anything here? All right. Dang, this thing just dumped. I wish it would have continued to hold over the 420 level, blaze up, but it didn't. So watching to see if it wants to actually hold on real quick. I gotta hit the beat drop real fast. All right, sorry. Now, WorldCoin getting obliterated to the downside here. I mean, new currency trading on Tether. Obviously, Binance hasn't been the same. I think minutes on Binance it gets tethered.
BitGet. Now they have perpetual mixed contracts.
I was going to see if anything showed CryptoCom. No, nothing does. Tokenize. No, they're all the same. So, again, this is so new, man. No levels are clearly set here. No levels are clearly set on this. I would be watching this weekly open close high here at 2.2878975. I forgot. That's why we've been using Tether. We've been using we look at Tether charts because it gives us very small decimal points. So 2.28, right? That's it bounced off there from when it opened on Binance. That's why I'd be watching, dude. This thing got obliterated. Crazy move. FTM, I like it. I would just be careful with that price though. We just said. You get 30 days risk-free there, man, if you want to try out the price action concepts indicator. But again, I told you, there is a free version. Yeah, we're entering that email. There's a free version called the Smart Money Concept. You type it on here, but it's not going to look like this. But the order blocks and stuff are there. They just don't have volume data, and they don't have a lot of specific things that you'll usually see me talk about. All right. 52.52, man. Wow. This thing's trying to bounce. Yo, look at this. Daily here, daily high. Daily open close high. Wow. Price back over it. Almost fully closed on that day. So, obviously, still very bearish on FTM right now on the daily time frame. Honestly, if I wanted to be anywhere close to saying, hey, we might see some upside, it needs to be over 70. There's another peak volume area at 70. 70 would get us back in here. Now, there is a low sitting here of 64 that we could play 65 maybe if it were to get back over that. I would still look bearish on this thing. Took out these highs, tried to go play out almost $1 again, and then just trade lower highs all the way down. It's rejecting a pretty aggressive imbalance right now, and it lines up with lows. Here's your lows, here's your imbalance. So I'd like to see if we can potentially reject that area. But that's kind of what I'd be watching, 60 cents right now. If we can get a retrace back to 60 cents and reject there, then we could possibly see another low on FTM back to retag 52. 52, though, was huge. Look at this 52 weekly level. This here and this here. This area here, 56.98, 56.80, right? That bouncing off of there, massive area. So if we can get a weekly close over the 57.11 there, 57 actually. If we get a weekly close over 57, maybe get a nice bounce back. We'll have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see if it bounces off of there. But massive potential off of that level. You need an indicator that shows volumes, especially if that comes along order block or FEG, BPR. Yeah, so yeah, you can get that on the price action concepts indicator. We have the volume imbalance, which is similar to a balanced price range, and then for the imbalance concepts, and then inverse. I mean, people like inverse FEGs too. It's a big, highly traded thing as well. But yeah, guys, we might cut the stream off early today, by the way, guys, just because I have to make sure everything's going well. about an hour 30 in anyway. We went over gold analysis earlier. If you go back of the stream, you'll see we're just right now we're looking for that 2,300 downside again. But guys, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I hate to call it now, but I need to go help. So I need to go help my wife. But I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in today. We're gonna do our giveaway now, and then I'm gonna leave you guys to have it. Enjoy the weekend. We'll do the giveaway, and I'll tell you how to enter. But I just I want to make sure that I can help her with anything she needs. So I need to go ahead and get rolling. But we've been here an hour 30. We're going to go with the Bitcoin predictions real quick. Bitcoin predictions today, looks like it was going to be more either way, so great job. Great job if you said more today. Let's go, baby. More is the winner today. Finally, it was about time, right? It was about time. We needed the more. We needed the more. It was about time. I think, so I beat Pepe today. I beat him today. I beat him today. Let's go. All right. First off, to do these giveaways, if you didn't enter, I'm sorry, come back next Friday. But let's go ahead and get to more was the prediction for the winner. Let's get it, baby. Great job. All right, let's get to the hold on, we got to start the rave first. The rave's got to start first, then we're going to be picking our giveaway winners. So went ahead and entered the giveaway. Great job if you got in. If you missed out, you had the entire stream to get in. I'm sorry if you missed. But the stream, that is done there. Let's go ahead and get our classic banging song on and pick our winners, guys. Pick our winners. Sorry. Family first, my friends. Family first. If you're not putting family first, then I feel bad for you. But that's all right. We're going to go ahead and get cranking here and pick our first winners, baby. Let's go. Got to get some fog in here real quick. Get the lights off. Hold on. We'll leave the lights on. We'll leave the lights on. All right, guys. We're going to pick 3 winners right now. See who our winners are for today's $300 giveaway. $100 per person. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Right now. First up, Varun, baby. Varun with the hot games. He already before the man said, he said, Lux Saga hot game, Lux Saga hot game, Lux Saga hot game. Let's go, Varun. Great job, man. You won $100 today. Heck yeah. Hot gang members for life. Hot gangs in the chat. Let's go. Great job, Varun. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. He's a $100 winner. Let's get it. Let's get it. Guys, remember, every single Friday we do this $300 giveaway, so tune in next Friday if you didn't win this week, all right? We're going to pick the next one here in just a second.
Party like it's your birthday. Party like it's your birthday.
We're going to pick our next winner here in just a second. Are you ready? Number 2, coming down on the beat drop. Here we go, baby. Wait for the build-up. I'm going to give a little pre-fire. Pre-fire. Little pre-fire. Who's number 2? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And the winner is... Wait a second. I ended it. No! Hold on. You're kidding. Can I pick a winner? I can't. No! I clicked the wrong button. Errors. Errors in the chat. Yo. Alright, hold on. We can fix this. Dude, you're kidding. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? What are the odds of me doing that? Dude, that's annoying. Okay, well, son of a biscuit. What are the odds of that even happening? I somehow, somebody go back on the stream there and see how the hell I just clicked close complete stream. I don't want, that's what I want to know. How did I click complete stream there? All right, well, here you go. Your boys got to go. I don't know how I did that. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I don't know how I just did that. Somebody go back in the stream and see how I did that. Dude, that's insane, bro. There's one button I had to click, and I freaking missed it because I wasn't looking at it. Sorry, one sec. Let me get the other music back up here. All right, first off, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna redo the 500 next week. Now on Monday we'll pick the next 2 winners. Okay, tune back in Monday to get your entry. I don't know how the heck that just happened. Tune back in on Monday to get your entry. We'll do the 2 extra winners on Monday. Congrats, Varun. I'll give you a chance for some of the other peeps that didn't get in, like our boy Dennis. Our boy Dennis to click it as well. So if you didn't get in, I don't know. We'll just do it on Monday, guys. It's not a big deal. We'll do it regardless. But I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm sorry. We'll do it Monday. Dennis has a chance to get back in. You did get in? Are you sure? Oh, you didn't get in on Bitcoin. We'll repick those winners on Monday. Huddle Gang, you're always here, so don't stress, brother. Don't stress. You just get another chance to win. Varun, great job. We'll pick the 2 more on Monday, all right? You're always here, guys. You'll have the same chance. Don't worry. All right, I appreciate you. Besides that, guys, stay tuned. Monday, we'll go over the news for the week. Have a great weekend, guys. I'm going to leave you at it. Bitcoin more today. Hopefully over the weekend we get that nice Bitcoin daily close, if anything. Or the weekly close, if anything. Please. Give us the weekly close over 64K, if not 6,500. It'd be very much appreciated. Guys, have a great rest of the weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Sorry for the short stream, but family first, baby. That's how we roll here. All right, I'll see you soon. Peace. Oh, no. Why don't we get a bumping song here to close out? We'll get a bumping song here to close out. Hold on. I got to go back. This one was good. Yo, Captain, I appreciate that, brother. Tune in on Monday, please. Tune in on Monday. Would love to see you there. We're going to do the giveaway again. 2 more winners on Monday. We'll pick it, okay? Huddle Gang is my family too, baby. Huddle Gang is my family too. Don't worry, but you know what I mean. Come on, dude. Give me a break, brother. Guys, come on. Guys, if you're coming to Bitcoin 2024, though, let me know. It's in Nashville. Let's go. I'm here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. See you on Monday. Sorry for the giveaway problem. But, you know, it is what it is, my friends. I can't really help it. I got to go. I'll see you guys later. Peace.